6G for Society, it's a very unique kind of project, and for several reasons. One of the things is that we're trying to anticipate times and make sure that technologies take into account how society, how the environment, how the economy will basically be able to profit and benefit of next generation communication networks. And in this respect, it brings together people with a totally different background in terms of, technology, in terms of know-how, in terms of also approach to the innovation itself. So by doing work that cuts across several disciplines, we believe it's going to be possible to come up with a framework that can help then technologies to be better prepared to develop technologies that are really answering societal needs and environmental challenges. Next generation networks and also the current one are actually an important part of the old digital transformation. They provide a skeleton, right? Being connected, we have seen very clearly also during the pandemic, means to be able to access core services, not only entertainment kind of services, but essential ones. And it is the case that more and more society is moving in this direction. Whether this is something we accept or we can control, it's very difficult to say. But it's definitely the case that the digital has also the potential to help humanity face many challenges, from poverty to inequalities, inclusion, reaching out also the ones that have no access to many services that can be essential for life. Of course, I would like to think that whatever will happen, there will be the possibility to choose. So to choose whether or not to be connected and how to be connected. So I really hope that the next generation networks will respect the right to be disconnected, but will also empower all citizens in living a better life and have the kind of access that is needed in nowadays society to benefit many of the services. So there's quite a lot of challenges when it comes to deploying ICT or digital technologies to improve the environment. On the other hand, there are some predictions that says about 20% of global CO2 emission could be saved thanks to optimization of processes, optimization of many of the aspects that we deal with in our everyday society. It could help saving more human lives, it could help including people better. On the other hand, we have to think that there are many aspects that are totally not controlled as of today. So the impact on the ecosystems of extracting rare materials, the impact of the production and transportation of devices that we deploy, the e-waste, all the waste coming from devices, but also the intangible impact of software. That is something that we believe, but we know Gen AI and AI are costing a lot because of the amount of data that is gathered, the amount of data centers that need to be powered and cooled down. So there is a tremendous dilemma here. It's this digital environmental paradox that we are facing. And I think some of those challenges relate to the fact that we do not know yet how to measure the impact of digital technologies or how to measure their environmental impact. There are no standards. There's not a common regulation that applies. Very often there's very poor education of people, or even very often among technologists, there's no education on what could be the negative impacts of technology. So I think there's a lot of of challenges from regulatory to economic, resource level. But I believe that this can be better addressed if different researchers, different scientists, and different kind of stakeholders, from industry to public organizations to non-profit organizations, can do and help with when they come together. So I really think that it's the kind of, these challenges can only be addressed when they are tackled in a multi-stakeholder and multidisciplinary kind of way.